So this next guy hails from this country, somewhere along the way managed to pick up an American accent, now lives in Hong Kong, is doing a show in Singapore on Friday and part of the Hong Kong Festival next week, but he just happens to be in the city and he's going to do a cameo for you tonight. This is how international we are here in Zulubar. Please give a big South African welcome for Jackson!
What's up? I got a piss. Is everybody else got a piss after talking about the using the toilets? Yeah. I'm a little nervous, man. I'm a good-looking crowd. Very good-looking crowd. What I remember is what my mom used to tell me. Just imagine that the room is naked. But that doesn't work for me, so I imagine that I'm naked and all the girls are kissing. And at the same time, I'm masturbating into a sock. I would like hide it from my mom that I masturbated because she kept tabs on the toilet paper and Kleenex. It's okay, you know, cures athlete's foot, so it's all right. It was great to be back. You know, I lived here I moved back. I was here back in 2003. Lived here for 4 years. Home Affairs kicked me out. I had to move to Hong Kong, and which is cool. But the first thing I learned in Hong Kong is everyone in Hong Kong, they take on an English name. So when I moved to Hong Kong, I had to take on a Chinese name. So I took on Jackson Long. Dragon. My girlfriend, though, she calls me Jackson Average, which she's Chinese for a longer dragon. It's all good. You know what's funny is, living in Hong Kong, my parents understand me. But living in South Africa, my parents didn't get it. They didn't understand. So they asked me a lot of crazy questions like, where is South Africa? And I was like, it's South Africa. And they're like, is that like below Argentina? And it's like, no. Are you the only white person there? Yes. What are you going to do there? Work on computers. They got computers down there? No, I'm going to bring the only one. Right now, everyone's using the elephant dung to do the calculations. So that's how we do it. But my dad is getting educated. He's on Facebook. I had to explain to my dad, don't poke me. You know what I mean? Love your son, but don't poke me, son. You know what I'm saying? But he keeps uploading pictures of himself when he was a teenager, like tapping his ball area. And I'm like, Dad, what's up with that? Well, that's where you were. Alright, I guess that's cool. But I will say, you know, there's a lot of similarities between America and South Africa, right? We both have a black president. Yeah. Yeah, we both claim Charlize Theron as their own. And UFOs and aliens love us both. Right? Right. Because if you travel 10 million light years, you want to eat the fat people. I'm not going to go to China or India because they got too many bones or spicy. Give me indigestion. I don't want any of that. So what are you going to do? I will say there's a big difference though between Asia. There's a lot of differences. Like the Japanese are different. They just think different, right? So they're always thinking like, you know, when they say I'm coming, they don't say that. They say I'm arriving. That's cool. They make sex robots. Personally, I can never have sex with a robot unless it was like a fetish thing. You know what I mean? Like C-3PO and R2-D2. You know what I'm saying? Like a real C-3PO's arms, those arm sockets. R2-D2 ejaculates a lightsaber. Yes.
Blood,
what upsets me about Asia is they have all these signs on and billboards all over Asia. Learn English in English. Who are they talking to? If you don't know English, how are you going to learn it? You know, I mean, that upsets me a lot. So anyway, I'm having girlfriend problems. Yeah, we all are. Yeah, she just doesn't like the way I talk during sex. Which, you know, whatever. You know, my thing is I'm trying to please her body and her mind. You know what I mean? So I'm having sex with her, I say things like, what's the capital of Montana? What's 5 times 3? Train leaves the station at 8 a.m. I'm arriving. It's not even a question. I mean, it's in a Japanese way. counselor, and the counselor says, what you gotta do is, you gotta share secrets. That's what you gotta do. Keep a relationship together. You gotta share secrets. And so I said, well, babe, you start the secret sharing. She's like, well, I pee in the shower. Oh, that's cool. Is that why your tongue tastes funny when I suck on it? She's like, no, that's athlete's foot. I was like, no. So now I'm masturbating her socks. Yo, you're right.